the biggest change of all, the farm's range has increased. I have no idea why the developers have decided to buff the range of the farm, of all things, from 3 to 5. Yes, I agree. Apparently, improved console support. I don't know what that means. Probably when you connect a gamepad, it does it better. Tower rotation angle, so if you rotate the tower, it only does it 45 degrees instead of the full 90. Probably for the benefit of the Gatling gun. New mobile control buttons. I haven't seen those, to be fair. A lot of the mobile layout has also changed. Again, I haven't seen that, but I have seen some changes and it seems fine. Unit collisions to range units. Unit collisions to range units. I don't know what that means, because surely that implies these towers didn't have collisions before, but they could collide with... I don't know. A dialogue with voice acting will now lower background music volume. Yes, that's true. When characters are speaking, the music dies down a lot. Large optimizations to cutscene. I can't comment. Seems good enough. Halloween loading screen. Yes, you saw at the start. Or you can see when you play a game. New Halloween win and lose themes. That will probably be a limited time thing. Fix consumable accessories because they didn't used to appear. Fix tower boundary circles because sometimes they would glitch and they didn't appear while they should have appeared. Some buffs are burns no longer removes chill / frozen on enemies, which has always been a thing, I think. Well, it's been a thing for a while, but doesn't make, obviously it doesn't make sense, but obviously it's a buff for the Pyromancer and the Freezers, so you can use both. I mean, sure, I guess. Some unit towers now have a max unit cap per tower, and some units have lifespans now. Right, so Mercenary base, its placement limit, its dynamic placement limit, so previously in solo, duo and trio there used to be like differing tower limits for what it used to be, but now it's just 3. Meanwhile, the Rifleman now has a cap of 10 units, the Grenadier, sorry, has a cap of 7 units, the Riot Guard 4, and the Field Medic 3. The Rifleman apparently has a lifespan of 120, the Grenadier 150, Riot Guard 240, Field Medic 240. Meanwhile, the airdrop units have apparently a shorter lifespan for most of the time. So Rifleman 90, Grenadier 90, Riot Guard 240, Field Medic 120. For the Crook boss, the Pistol Crook cap is 10. Meanwhile, Tommy Crook is 4. And the Pistol Crook lifespan is 120, and the Tommy Crook is 200. That's the same for the Golden Crook boss. Meanwhile, it doesn't really mention the other towers, so I assume they don't have a lifespan. Meanwhile, for like brief periods, the Ranger received some changes. At level 3, it went back to that, and then at level 4, it went back to that. But then it was reverted, except for the level 3 fire rate. So it's 3.5 now. So actually, Ranger's been nerfed. Oh no. Oh no. How will the people cope with this? Oh no. A two-day buffet. Let's see. Ranger has actually now been nerfed from how much DPS? From 92 DPS to 85 DPS. Oh no. How will ever the people cope? But for 2 days it was 96 and 171, and now it's pretty minor when you really think about it. Meanwhile, the Ranger has also got a slight change. Again, it used to be, it's probably a glitch, and it's been reverted after about a day. I think this meant the accelerator buffed a little bit. No, it was actually nerfed a little bit. But you know, those changes have been reverted, and you know, everything's fine, I guess. Oh, also they fixed my double name. I have a single checkmark now, which is tragic. For like about a week plus, sorry, the VIP Plus subscription was broken because there was a glitch that was going around that allowed people to get multiple recurring awards in the same session, which was not allowed, obviously. So the developers had to quickly disable it, which I believe was last weekish. Or no, that was a Roblox issue, and then they had to disable it for about 24 hours while they fixed it. And meanwhile, in that time, I was getting angry DMs from someone saying that the developers couldn't even add the VIP subscription and apply it correctly, and they wanted a refund, but they couldn't. They should have like disabled it or something, which they probably should have, but they fixed it quite quickly. And now, as you can see, the VIP Game Plus works, and the buffs and everything and the bonuses that you get at the waves at the end of games work. Apparently, the lifespans of towers have it's actually wrong. The Rifleman And then the level 1 lifespan has a lifespan of 75, and the Grenadier has 90. Yeah, it gets halved by level 6. All of these towers eventually get halved by level 6. I don't know. I just don't know why. And the airdrop units, even though they're meant to be halved, they're not halved. Mercenary base is just. It's just wrong. The update log lied to us. It's probably meant to be like that, but it's just wrong. Meanwhile, the pistol goon is a lifespan of 150, and the Tommy, this is meant to be actually 120, not 150. That's odd. Yeah, the Golden Crook boss is 100, and the bodyguards are 100 as well. And it just seems kind of odd that this is 120 and the other one's just wrong. Like, what's going on? The Night 1 changes coins were nerfed a bit. They used to give about 600 or 800, I don't remember, and they would decrease down to 480, but then the disabled HP locked modifier increased, so now it's down to 400, and then it decreased down to 300 again. Another change was when this was updated for like a brief seconds, that it was delayed by an hour, but then they fixed it back because I assume daylight saving times, probably in America. Bullet trails setting was actually fixed in this update. Some supercomputer parts removed when restarting the match. That was fixed in v1.38.3, which we are currently on. Players using their own loadout instead of preset loading ones when restarting was also fixed, but then they disabled restarting altogether because they didn't want to deal with that shit. Also in v1.8.2, there was a new modifier added to the game. This modifier was actually already in the game for a while. It was not an official modifier. The modifier is actually called Farm Banned, and, well, farms won't give any cash. But, I mean, that's not technically a ban, but that's just farms disabled. But now it's just sort of a warning to players, right, just don't bring it. There was also a new Battle Pass boost to increase the amount of candy corns you get, added in v1.38.3a. Meanwhile, this is not a change that was made in this update. It was made a long time ago though. But the tank was actually nerfed a while ago on the 2nd of August. Its explosion damage decreased from 50 to 40, and its cannon fire rate decreased from 3 to 2. And its airstrike ability now costs 500 to use. No one ever noticed this because it was pretty minor, but it was nerfed a while ago. There's also a change, for some reason, to the narration in Night 1, where Tower Defense Simulator is not simply TDS, it's T.D.S. Why would they do this? I have no idea. That's more of an organizational thing, and TDS wants to be seen as an organization. Also mentioned is restarting has been disabled because I think it was people abusing the glitch where you could change your loadout to whatever you had equipped, and that was no bueno for the developers. Also in v1.38.0, there's optimized game UI for better performance, okay? Visual effects for the bumper cart emote and critical hits for the bumper cart emote. I don't think that's the bumper cart emote actually damaging things, it's just there. The mercenary base unit spawn times have been fixed, apparently. I don't know, I'll have to check in. Subtitles to all cutscenes have been added. Yes, that's true. In case you can't speak English, I assume, or you can't hear it, or it's off. The cutscene sound is off. And a whole load of map difficulty changes, which, looking at it, it seems that most of them, I did see the testers do this. It did seem kind of fair that most of these were actually changed, because some of these were really, really outdated. For example, Sky Islands is no longer a hard map. No, it is an easy map. Abandoned City, no, it's not a normal map, it is an easy map. Yes. I'd say easy, but yeah. Fungi, yeah. Like, all of these, yeah. These are, like, fairly reasonable changes. Not that it affects anything but the Triumph rewards in Fallen mode, I believe. But, yeah, all of this is fairly standard map changes. That is it from the official Tower Defense Simulator logs. Okay, thanks, bye.